least 120. Yay.
All right, so everybody is back. Everybody is in the chat, so we're going to start. So last time, just as a quick recap, I already mentioned this to Arch and Vash, but you guys were all attacked and you were all eventually taken prisoner. The princess was separated from you and taken off separately. You guys are now all in the back of that front paddy wagon that you can see there. And the second paddy wagon has Rocca's griffin. The third one has all of the materials and stuff that they took from you, among some other things. So you guys are currently making your way through a narrow valley that is on the way to Dragonsteel Quarry, where you assume they're going to bring you to perform hard labor until you die. And also, there's 2 camels back there too with Arch's stuff.
Hell yeah!
So I want everybody who's in the paddy wagon to please roll.
Wait, what about my donkey?
The donkey was unfortunately slaughtered.
No.
What you said perception? Like what actual skill was that?
Sorry. A listen, either a listen or a spot check, one or the other.
Okay. So.
Do we all roll for that or just them?
Well, you're not going to be rolling because your character is not in the scene, but all of the other players will be rolling. So.
Oh right, someone let me almost die. That's right.
Missed not appearing in this movie.
So Kane, Vash, since you are not in the program rolling, you can use the dice bot.
Okay.
So that
I did my best to get you out.
Yeah, don't even say I did nothing. I stood there till the very fucking end.
No, I'm blaming the person who initiated the fight.
Veldos?
Yes.
Okay, rolled.
All right, so you rolled. So is that a spot or a listen check?
Spot.
Okay, what's your addition to that then?
I have to do more work.
Shut up.
My spot is... God, I hate the way they fucking format this shit on here.
It does kind of make it off a tiny bit.
It's all alphabetical.
Well, you should still have all everybody's sheets, Mike.
I do have everybody's sheet, but
I can look it up myself. Hold on.
Okay.
Spot
I can pull up your sheet if you need me to.
I think it's 1 or... Yeah, I think it's 1. The formatting is fucking weird.
That's why I said about the sheets. Not to make fun of you, Vash, but because if the formatting is that bad, then the sheets still exist.
Yeah.
Yep. Just give me a quick second. All right, your character sheet I have pulled up, and your spot check is indeed a 1. So yes. So all right, so that's a 15. So as you look, you sent me, champ. Oh God. Okay. So as you are looking out, and then everybody who rolled on the actual dice spot. So, Rocco, what's that in total?
For me, it's a 13.
All right. So for you, it's a 13, and then Cham, what did you roll?
12.
12. Okay, and then I think that's every. And Arch, are you gonna roll on here too?
Yeah. Just a sec.
Yep.
My name is Arch. I'm a bitch.
I don't sound like that.
That was uncalled for, champ.
Hey, he knows I love him. He's a medic. Of course I'm going to have to be nice.
He's not a medic. He's a necromancer. That's not the same thing.
At this point, it is.
Close enough in this game.
I'm
Okay.
talking about
It's a medic with extra steps.
Arch, you can roll in Fantasy Grounds if you want. I was just having Vash roll there because he doesn't have the program.
I don't have the map that y'all are on.
Oh.
Oh, he's not in the game.
Oh, give him the info then.
I mean, he's not. Okay, hang on.
I'm in the game. I have the Hornfire Village and the Northgate map, and that's it.
Yeah,
okay,
I'm just looking at a blank screen. I'm just looking at. Yeah, no, you're right. I don't have that map either.
Hang on a second.
He fucked up.
Not that we fucked
In
it
the
up.
words of Abraham Lincoln,
No,
now you fucked up.
But I have.
What?
Okay. I just put it in there so you guys can double click on that and get that up. It's the map that's labeled Quarry Outskirts.
It's not letting me click it.
Yeah.
You should just be able to
Every
double
time
click it.
we do this.
Hold on.
Yeah.
In the middle of these technical difficulties, I'd like to take a moment to thank this stream's sponsor, Leftover Pizza Hut.
I have leftover.
Jesus.
I have
Yeah.
leftover.
Yeah,
Hungry
it just keeps
Howie's.
quoting the shit. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Okay, then look in campaign. Can you look in assets? Look in campaign. Double
Yo,
click
Pizza
that.
Hut.
It's
you want
under
sponsor me,
images.
I'm down.
Go to assets, images. Double click on campaign, and there should be a list of maps there. One should say Quarry Outskirts.
I went to assets. I don't have anything else. There's no images.
Yeah, I can't.
Yeah,
get it
tokens,
either.
portraits, all.
No
That's all
portraits
you.
and all, yep.
All right, you know what? We're doing this the old-fashioned way. Fuck it. I'm
No,
done.
I'm watching.
I'm done with this thing. Fuck it. We're doing it the old-fashioned way. All right.
Okay.
So,
Okay. So what are we gonna use?
oh, yeah, because you don't have the overlay. Do you still have all those old pictures? that we
Damn
did
it! I
before?
have to go set that all up again.
Or you can just put D&D on the screen. Because I can't load anything.
Just get a poorly drawn thing that says DND.
Somebody make
Yeah,
that and
'cause-
sends it to me.
Yeah, because this thing is being a pain in the ass tonight, so I'm not doing that.
Oh well, I found a
Uh,
picture for the princess at least.
Fair enough.
All right,
Hold on, I
I'm
should
putting-
find everybody else's.
All right, so while you're doing that, we can do this little scene here. So all you guys rolled, and we'll just go back to doing the dice bot. I'll try and work out technical
Nice.
difficulties next time.
Yo,
So-
Purity.
I have a gay guy, so I guess that's gonna be Vash. Who was anybody a lizard? Somebody was a frog, right?
Oh, you
Ooh,
sound really
frog, yeah.
disappointed that you have a gay guy with you.
No, I
Same
just
as
don't remember why I have half of these pictures.
Kane and Cham are both frogs.
Wow, damn, that's how you feel? Well, fuck you.
I'm
Dang,
sorry,
sounds
you don't
like a
fuck
gay
gay,
guy.
you don't fuck women.
Hey, there's nothing
Here,
wrong
I
with
didn't
got,
it.
I
mean
got a
that.
picture for
It's just,
Uhtred
it's pretty gay.
Purity. Hang on.
I didn't mean that kind of fuck you, but whatever.
Just put it in general chat.
I did.
Oh god damn it!
Oh.
Don't use
Alright.
that. You'll get in trouble for that one, I think.
No, I won't. I'll be fine.
All right.
I'll be fine.
I gotta see this.
I'm gonna send her.
I don't know
I'm
why I
gonna try
have
to
a demonic-looking guinea pig, but that's gonna go on screen.
Use the D&D for me.
Hey, Beardy, I'm sending you this one. That's me.
Was anybody playing frogs in the guy? Okay.
Yeah, Cham's a frog.
And
And
Kane.
me.
All right. That's why I've got the two frogs. I'm just making sure because I haven't cleaned
What?
it out from the last campaigns.
Well, it's the same. It's the same campaign. So
You can use that one for me.
Oh, this is going swimmingly.
Good lord.
Nice.
Oh man, we're 40 minutes. We're 40 minutes after six.
I know. I know.
We've done much worse.
Now that I don't have to deal with the crap involving the oh come on, that's not gonna be a thing.
This is an auspicious start.
It is, but we can get it.
All I have to say is
Well-
I'm too lazy to edit for a reason.
The moment you realize Kevin Smith is on Criterion and you're not, yeah, that's unfortunate. Especially because that's a shitty movie.
Oh, come on. Chasing Amy's a good movie. I
Dude, the
hate
only
that
good
movie.
part of that fucking movie is the beginning where he's signing autographs and that dude flips the fuck out on him and gets his ass kicked and then kicked out of Comic-Con.
Yeah, that was funny.
Oh, okay. Fucking Purity used my actual frog, so we just used Kermit Sniper as Kane. Since he
No,
is
no,
a-
Kermit Sniper now exists in there. It is now canon.
Yep.
Oh, like another funny part in that movie was where he was telling Jay and Silent Bob about his breakup with Amy and how he was dating her, and Jay just sits there for the holy shit, you were with finger cuffs?
Oh god, yeah, no, those are probably the only good parts. That's one of the weaker View Askew films. Also, I hate romantic comedies.
Chasing Amy is on the weak list. Fucking Jersey Girl is absolute trash. I'll take
Yeah.
Chasing Amy over Jersey Girl every
Yeah.
day.
Fuck it. So this looks like a porn game I played.
With Mario?
No, in the fucking chat.
I know, with Mario? Because Mario's on screen.
Dude, I bet you there's like a million pornos with Mario. Come on,
Oh,
it's gold.
fuck yeah.
It's gold. It's gold. He just pops in through the door. It's me.
Mario.
I heard you want an Italian sausage.
No.
I got you some spicy meatballs.
Want a pepperoni, you bastard?
Yeah, the map is this is the map we're using, right?
Yeah, that's the map of like the country, like the entire world.
You're gonna have to send me something to have in the background then, unless we just have that.
We're just using imagination now because I don't have anything else to put in the background.
Imagination.
We need a better program.
Well,
Yo,
no,
getting back to
program, I need to work out the kinks in it because I completely forgot about half that stuff because we haven't used it in like a month.
Here's your guys' guinea pig cam because I haven't set up the guinea pig cam.
Yay!
Why
People.
won't it go away?
Wasn't that the same one that that freaking attacked South Park?
I think so.
Were those? Yeah, they were
Yeah,
guinea
we're
pigs.
guinea pigs.
I was gonna say I couldn't remember if they were guinea pigs or hamsters.
Big
Um,
guinea pigs.
Okay. So yeah, we'll just use the dice spot, and so now that everybody's here now, right? Kane, are you here?
Did I get everyone's picture?
I was
Yeah.
about to spend mine. Give me 1 second.
And yeah, we gotta go with the mind's eye Tenchi because Mike doesn't know how to set games up.
Yeah, basically. Use your imaginations, kids. I'll use descriptive terms.
I mean, technically, this game is really just about using your imagination. So
Yeah, pretty much that and a calculator.
Fair.
What's up, Vash?
Oh,
No, I
Badger
was just
sending me
sending-
his. Oh, okay,
Oh, yeah.
that's the picture you want. Okay. Just wanted
Okay.
confirmation.
We need to try Tabletop Simulator instead so everybody can just have horrible ping, and that'll be the reason why we can't play.
Oh yeah, I
could do
forgot about that one.
We could do that. I think everyone has that game.
No, I
Wait,
don't.
what?
Oh.
The,
Of course, the DM doesn't have it.
Tabletop Simulator.
Peasant.
How much is it?
Come on, Mike. You're the
Should be
DM.
like $15, to be honest.
I am the DM, and I spent $180 on that other thing.
He did.
Oh, wait.
Tabletop Simulator's
what are the
$20.
things?
Check on
The
G2A,
thing
bro.
we were just using that crapped out.
I'm negative 20. on my bank.
$120 for that?
No, 180, and that's because I got the master's license.
Jesus
Can you
Christ.
get your money back?
No, I'm gonna keep the program. I just need to figure out how to actually use it correctly because I just need to watch some tutorials and shit because I mostly
Yeah, he needs to study.
Yeah, basically. All right, so click clack math rocks. Yeah, exactly. All right, so do we have everybody's pictures now?
Oh no, wait, I had the.
Who
No,
is
I'm
the-
not using
who's
that
the gay
frog.
guy?
Stop it.
You know who the gay guy is.
Look, it was
Jasper
either
Von
that or I
Phoenix.
used Adam. So he was gonna get that or either Adam as a girl.
It's gotta be. It has to be you. Your name is Jasper Von Dick.
You know what? I kind of feel like that guy's probably not even gay, and it was just his boys fucking with him. Like he was just taking a picture on the beach, throwing his
Okay.
hands up, like "Woo, yeah, frat boy party!" And somebody just put the gay pride flag behind him while they took the picture.
I can see it.
Come on, it makes sense.
All right. So everybody's here, correct?
Yes, our happy little group is here for the love of God. Let's start.
Yep. All right.
yeah,
Yep. Let's do this. Okay. So you guys are in there. So you guys all rolled your perceptions before. So Vash, you rolled the highest perception. So on the hilltop, you start to notice that you can kind of see the silhouette of the mountains because it's getting dark at this point. So it's getting a little bit harder to see. But on the top of those mountains, you see that there appears to be smaller shadows that are moving around, and you're not really sure what it is.
Guys, I think there's something up ahead. I don't know what it is.
Okay.
What else am I supposed to say?
Get your
No,
asses up there.
That is what you're supposed to say. I'm going because did everybody else hear that?
Well, no, because you were saying okay, like as if like I was supposed to
I mean,
say something
so
else.
I didn't mean that. No, that was.
Should
that
I
wasn't-
roll for a listen check? To see if I heard
Well, you guys all did roll, but he rolled the highest, so he's the one that heard the most. Because you only rolled a 12, so you don't really make those out that much. You just kind of see the silhouettes and the shadows. And I don't think anybody else came really close.
I got a 20.
Oh, you got a 20. Okay, you got a 20. So yes, you do notice as well, and you also notice that they appear to also be holding weapons, what you can identify as maybe the silhouette of a bow.
So I think
And
we're running
there's
into more of those bastards that shot you up. It seems like we're going to an execution, so this should be tons of fun for everyone.
I want to roll. I want to roll. See if I can find like how many are in the in this cart.
How many of you are inside the paddy
No,
wagon?
no, the people like driving us.
The amount of people that are around you. Yes, sure. Yeah, you can. Well, you can just do a quick spot check if you wanna look around and see how many of them you can see.
17 plus 1, that's an 18.
Are you using the dice spot?
No, I'm using regular dice.
All right, I'm taking your word for it. But if you roll 20s, you send me the pics. So what was the? So what
Only
did you
just say
say? It was
19.
17?
What was that?
What'd you say? It was 17?
17 plus 1, that's an 18.
So you look around you, and basically each one of the paddy wagons, all three of them seem to have one driver, and then there are two guards flanking on either side of each one. So in total, you have 15 guards between all three paddy wagons.
Are we chained up?
Your hands are chained, yes, and your feet. You're basically kind of like, think about at the beginning of like Skyrim when you're on like the prison
I didn't
wagon.
even fucking say that.
So
Basically the same. Basically, because it's the only scene I could think of where we've all played the damn game.
so our wagon is about to start flipping down the mountain, is what you're saying?
Uhtred looks
No.
at Cham with a dead blank face. Begins to tell him the story of Skyrim.
Hey, you! Finally awake.
Only awake, I see.
Yeah.
If you start doing that, I'm going to have him roll Constitution to see if he falls asleep. Okay.
How are we able to break these chains?
They're made out of it's chains and like shackles and stuff like that. It's one of those situations where like if you had to break out of it, your character I don't think has the strength to do that, and the only way that you might be able to get out is maybe if you like do the thumb dislocation trick. But the other thing is when you looked up there, those weren't. It looked like they were sneaking around. It didn't look like there were people that were marching along with you, because they're kind of like slowly running from cover to cover.
Oh, these are like separate from what we're going to. Okay.
They're up on like that's what I mean. They're up on like a hilltop because you can see the silhouette of the top of the cliff that's next to you.
Oh, there's
So
only
you-
one guy, you said.
No, there's multiple.
He
No,
said
there's
multiple.
one guy driving us.
Yes, there's only one driver for that particular paddy wagon. There's 3 drivers in total, one for each.
Which one are we? Are we the first?
You're on the
Middle?
front one. You're on the very front one. You're on the front one. Raka's Griffin is the second one, and then the last one is Arch's Camels and your equipment.
How far? Like how far? Like what's the distance between me and the driver?
Well, the driver is blocked basically. Like you can't reach up there because there's basically like a solid wood plank wall, but he's on the opposite side of those wood planks.
How thick is the?
It's a fairly thick wood plank. It's not brittle or anything like that. Again, it's a paddy wagon, so it's made to have prisoners inside of it.
Do I know if he took the dagger from my mouth?
Did you put the dagger in your mouth before you surrendered yourself?
I've always had a dagger. In my
Well,
mouth.
yeah, I just didn't know if you kept it on your waist and then put it in your mouth when you were going to go fight people.
I've always put it in my mouth. Yeah.
Constantly in his fucking mouth.
Okay, so I am actually just going to roll a 50-50. So if it's above a 10, they didn't catch it. If it's below a 10, then they confiscated it.
Is he like a hamster where they have the little cheek pocket?
Okay, so I rolled under a 10, so they did not confiscate it. So I mixed that up in my head, because if they had rolled higher, then that would have meant they would have searched better, but they only got a 2, so they did not find the dagger that was inside of your mouth.
So I'm thinking about this. The speed and the force of a pointed object, I'm thinking is able to break chain.
Well, here's break metal chains, like
Why don't
heavy
you
metal
just try
chains.
using if the knife's small enough? Why don't you just try using it to pick the lock of the
It's
cuffs?
not. It's not small enough.
How big
It's a
is your
dag-
mouth?
It's a dagger. You
I'm,
could
I'm
do
also
that.
I'm also a frog.
You are a frog.
I have a big old mouth, man.
I don't think frogs have like mouth pockets.
Yeah,
though,
they
bro.
don't. That's a hamster thing. Are you a hamster frog?
Well, he can hold it in his mouth because he can wrap it around the end of the dagger. So that he basically has it kind of hidden. It's kind of like one of those things, like if somebody has like a full mouth and they're just keeping their mouth shut. Like he's not doing a lot of talking with that thing.
Remember the episode of SpongeBob with Bubble Bass?
Yes.
Dear
I mean,
Christ.
he could also wrap it up in his tongue.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
that's
too.
what,
But then you won't
Um,
have to talk. You know, I'm okay with this idea.
So basically, so you want to try and use the knife in your mouth that's attached to your tongue to break the chain.
well, like shoot it from my mouth, like my tongue.
Right, I understand what you're talking about, but you're going to try and use a metal knife to break a metal chain.
Sure.
I'm gonna
You
scooch
can
on
roll,
over to him.
but it probably won't work.
Listen,
So that is
Frogman,
going to be a because it's a dagger, but because of what you're trying to do, that's going to be a strength roll instead of a dexterity roll.
Go ahead,
All
Arch.
right.
But I was gonna.
No, that's Cham if he's trying to do that.
No, Arch
So-
wanted to say something to Cham.
Oh, sorry.
I was gonna scooch up next to him because it's pretty obvious when somebody's fiddling with their chains and shit. Since we're all chained together. Listen here, Frogman. I think there's someone coming, and they might be ready to kill us. So whatever you're doing, let me know, and perhaps I can help.
I'm gonna whisper into his ear what I'm doing.
Okay, so you relay that information to him. So Arch, you're aware that he's going to try and break the chains that are holding his hands with the knife that he has in his mouth.
And it's funny. I also have a pretty high strength.
All right.
You have a decently high strength, especially for a frogkin, but that's also because you're a younger frogkin.
I am going to very, very quietly try and cast bull's strength on him, so he gets a +4 to his strength.
Yeah, he's basically your medic.
Okay, so does that have any kind of physical effect in terms of like any kind of glow or anything like that, or is it just straight like, okay, he can do physical stuff now?
It is entirely flavor texted. The only information it gives you is +4 for 1 minute per level, so 7 minutes for me.
Okay, so I'm going to say that it's not that obvious when you're casting it, so you're going to be able to cast that without them noticing.
Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna
that's-
like lightly
right, so-
tap him on the foot so he gets his boost.
Yep. Okay, so you're going to do that.
Bronco.
So Cham, that means you're going to get a +4 to your current strength. So your modifier is going to go up by at least 2.
Okay, so that's a 21 in strength now.
Okay, so that means you have a 5 modifier for that. So that's what partially you're going to be rolling. So yeah, so it's going to be you're going to use your strength instead of your dex for that. So you can roll to attack your chains.
So I just rolled a 17 plus 5. That is a 22.
22.
Yep.
Okay, as you spit your knife out using your tongue, and it flies forward directly at the chains. It actually lodges itself in between 2 links of the chain, so it cuts into the link, but not all the way through, and it gets stuck in it.
Can I want to see if there's any exposed wood.
All right, before we get to that, I want before we get to that, there's a lot of rustling going on. So one of the guards that's on your side of the paddy wagon kind of goes up and bangs on the side of it a little bit. Hey, keep it down in there. No talking. You guys are going to hard labor. And as he begins saying that, an arrow shoots down from above, pierces his neck, and he begins to gurgle as he falls to the ground. The remaining Dragonborn begin to scatter as a fair amount of arrows begin raining down in the area. However, they all appear to be staying clear of the actual paddy wagons. They're not shooting at you, they're just shooting at the Dragonborn around you.
Okay.
Wait,
Do I see?
Yeah,
Do I
lean to the
see?
paddy wagon. I'm sorry, I didn't catch that. Well,
He's just gurgling. He's dying very
Yeah.
painfully.
So
Gosh,
Speak up, mate.
We gotta save him.
Did this guy have a key on him?
You can roll a spot check to see if you can spy that if he has one on him. There are guys that do have keys, but whether or not he was one is something you're going to have to discern.
I rolled a 15 for that.
21.
Okay, he rolled a 21. So
Shit, yeah.
you guys both notice that you see a shiny silver key hanging off of his belt. However, you're going to need to be able to grab it somehow.
Okay,
Use my
so
tongue.
I'm gonna reach out with my regular old human arms to try to grab it.
He's too far away he's out of arm's reach.
So
I'm
he-
gonna
keep
my
reaching.
tongue.
But your
He's not-
tongue could possibly work because that has a decent amount of distance to it. So all you're going to have to do is roll dexterity to snag it off his belt.
Just bring
Alright.
bring his corpse back.
Oh
Arch.
shit!
Or you're
Yes.
stuck.
That's a
Oh,
24.
yeah.
You
Shit, he
fucking
grabs the
idiots!
whole
You have a
thing and flings-
necromancer.
That's a
Forgot about
24.
What is it? Sorry.
24. I rolled a 19 plus 5.
Okay. So you shoot your tongue out and wrap it around the silver key and then pull it right back off of his belt and inside of the paddy wagon. So you now have a key so you can unlock your cuffs, and you also they should also go to everybody else's.
Yeah.
It's okay. You can still
I do
bring the
that.
body back.
I don't
Oh,
need it anymore.
there's a lot more bodies
You
now.
still like doing
Because
it.
Cham, as you're freeing the others after you've freed yourself from being locked up, you see that the arrows again still keep raining down, and many of the Dragonborn have fallen dead. There's only a few that appear to be still alive, and many of them, the ones that are still alive, have several arrows in them. The archers that are up on the hill seem to be extremely accurate, but they also don't appear to have any interest in you.
Ribbit.
Ribbit.
That's going to be my go-to when I don't have an answer or don't know
That's
what to say.
fair enough. So that key also goes to the back of the padlock that is on the back of the paddy wagon. So you can use it to unlock it.
And I do.
Okay, you unlock the back of the paddy wagon and open it up. Now everybody in the paddy wagon is freed. And the last of the Dragonborn, as you're walking out, gets riddled with 3 arrows to the chest and falls down dead on the ground. As this happens, the archers that were up on the cliffside descend down towards the paddy wagons. They all appear to be cloaked, and none of them. The lead one is holding a sword and has the bow and arrows on her back. And the other ones appear to be kind of running through with arrows drawn, looking for any survivors.
Oh, Tia, is this your new character?
I have no fucking clue. I'm not dead, damn it. I'm just unconscious, half dead. Because
Hello,
people
darling.
made 4 decisions.
I tried to save you.
You did.
Yes, you did.
I tried.
You tried everything to do that.
So I'm
So
going
all
to.
you guys are out of there. Also, Vash, Ling Ling is very scared. She requires your cuddling.
It's
Oh,
not Ling
wait.
Ling, it's Kuma.
Arch had
Nope.
something he was going to do, though.
Yeah, I was
He is
gonna
going to
step
do that. I'm
forward.
just mentioning that to Vash.
So I'll try to pet him just to comfort him.
He's thankful for it and clings onto your leg. Arch, what are you doing?
I was going to step forward and introduce myself because this person seems to have saved us.
Okay. You step forward to the archer who has the hood on. She removes the hood and reveals that it's Lorna Vindikar, the guard captain that was supposedly at the last stand of the Nexus Castle. You don't know how she got here.
Are you here to bring me my coffee?
Why is it always coffee with you?
she never brought
It
it.
is quite delicious.
She looks at you in shock for a second, dumbfounded at the question, and then says, I'm sorry. I just rescued you from a Dragonborn prison convoy that was going to take you off to hard labor, and that's the first question you ask me.
I'm gonna go like, well, did you bring us coffee?
No, I brought you freedom.
Well,
Freedom's
freedom comes
nice.
with
I
coffee.
like freedom.
At least somebody's grateful.
That's good
so-
enough, I
Yes,
suppose.
yes.
So basically, all the other archers that were up on the hill were also members of the original Nexus Brigade that was defending the castle. And what happened was as the siege was going on, when the Dragonborn finally breached into the courtyard and wound up storming the castle, Lorna explains that her and some of her most skilled archers went around inside the castle through another secret tunnel that you guys actually did know about, but you didn't think that she actually made it out. And they actually managed to go down and swim their way out of the Nexus using the cover of darkness. However, you didn't actually run into them during your whole excursion when you guys were trying to escape. So they actually managed to get to shore after a while. They did manage to pick up some driftwood and get there. But they couldn't find any of you guys until they found out what happened to you at the northern gate, and they then tracked to the prison convoy and proceeded to stalk them until night, when they could eliminate them relatively easily without revealing themselves.
So
Well-
I'm gonna go up to her. I'm going to explain everything that happened with the princess and how we lost contact and sight of where she's going.
She leans down to you and puts her hand on your shoulder and says that you did everything that you could, and she said that you shouldn't be ashamed of yourself for losing her.
Yeah, Purity, fucking asshole.
She also
Ungrateful.
relays that message to everybody else. But she also says that there are networks of people that she's able to get in contact with now that might be able to find out where they took the princess. But as of right now, you guys need to get to safety. And she knows of a place that's not too far. It's on the other side of Dragonsteel Quarry, and it's called the Zorn Oasis. If you see that on your map, it's halfway between it's in the Fire Sand Waste, and it's halfway between Dragonsteel Quarry and Fort Deathwing.
So while she's explaining that, I'm gonna go to the very last fucking cart. I'm gonna get our shit.
Yep, you unlock that cart. Are you also going to unlock the cart that has Raka's Griffin in it?
Yes.
Right, you're free. Go.
The Griffin comes out and walks up to Raka. It nuzzles up to him for a second and then licks his face.
Raka giggles like a child.
And then you unlock that, so everybody, you all get you don't lose any of your weapons. You get all your weapons and stuff back. They shoved all that in the back cart because they figured they could probably just sell it off afterwards anyway. So you guys have your equipment back and your various animals and pets. Arch, you also got your 2 of your undead camels back.
Hell yes.
Fuck yeah.
But not my donkey.
Nope, the donkey was unfortunately slaughtered because they mostly because the Dragonborn wanted to have fun with it. They're kind of sick fucks. Also, they kind of dragged it along with you as opposed to them. So basically, Lorna then says that you guys should probably get back on one of those wagons, and then they can ride those horses and get the hell out of there, so you guys can go get to the Oasis. The other 4 archers that were with her also then break off because apparently they're part of a guerrilla group that's trying to fight back against the Black Scales, the Dragonborn. So basically, yeah. So they run back up into the hills, and I guess they have like a secret little base over there. But Lorna is going to come with you guys as one of your personal guard.
So, question: while they run off to the hills, does Iron Maiden play?
No, because we don't need that copyright.
Oh, I was about to start singing it too.
Right, I was gonna do as well.
And that's why I reminded you 2 of that.
Well,
It's so fun to sing.
It is.
Oh God. Okay. So all right. So you guys are now united, and Lorna hops on the front paddy wagon as you guys climb on the other side, and you guys are off. So now what we're going to do is you're going to have a bit of travel time. So we're going to say that you guys are going to run into a little side quest action going on.
I killed side quest.
Huh?
Nothing. Just go.
Who's about to give it to us? Yeah, I kill him.
Yeah, no, I'm waiting for that to come up. Okay, so basically what happens is you guys, because the Zorn Oasis is kind of close to the shore, you guys are riding the shoreline to get there because it's the easiest path to take. It's also the flattest because a lot of the other area is horrible desert, so at least you're near some kind of a water source because they do have some oases and stuff in the western part of the Fire Sand Wastes. So as you guys are going along, you notice that it appears that there's a lot of driftwood and stuff that's kind of floating up on the beach. It's getting washed in, almost like it's from a shipwreck.
Question.
Yep.
Did they bring us pain and misery?
Who?
The driftwood.
Did the driftwood bring you pain and misery?
Ignore
You know
him.
You know what? Get out.
You talking me or Cham?
Champ.
Okay.
Cham knows what he did.
We throw the frog off the cart.
They throw the frog into the water.
I mean, that would be the irony of it.
It
It's
was-
like, oh, well, that's not too bad. Okay, so
that was fucking words from Iron Maiden.
oh, okay, well, okay, that makes more sense. All right, so I want everybody to roll a spot check or a listen check, whichever one they prefer, and see if you notice anything odd about the driftwood.
Other than the frog getting thrown off.
Well, he's not technically off yet. Kane, are you back on your computer yet? Oh yeah, you are.
I
There
rolled
it
a
goes.
10.
Told you, Mike. Look at that garbage. I got a modified 6.
I told you to stop rolling after the second one.
No, I did stop rolling after the second one.
Then you rolled 3
You rolled 3 20s.
and a 15.
No,
I
I
thought you
rolled
did
a 20, a 1, and then 2 20s, and then I stopped rolling.
I also
It was
rolled a 10.
already too late.
All right,
It
so
is.
what did you roll, Cham?
10.
Vash, do you want to roll?
Sure.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah,
and
Oh, what's your modifier?
your spot? Well, your listen is actually higher. Your listen is a 6.
So 16.
All right, so 16. So hang on a second. So 16 and Cham, what did you roll?
I rolled a 10, along
Rolled
with
a 10.
Kane.
10 total. Okay.
Yep.
So that means that Arch rolled the highest again, followed by Vash. Or actually, you rolled the same. You both rolled 16s. So you guys go up to the edge because Arch, are you rolling a spot or a listen?
That was a listen check.
Okay, so you both rolled listen checks. So both of you hear what sounds like moaning coming from down on the beach, like painful moaning.
Ooh, my
Everybody else
favorite.
is just kind of oblivious.
Is it Moaning Mortal?
Shut up! I'm heading straight for the moaning.
I follow the angry beaver.
Okay, Vash, since you heard this, you're going to go down and investigate with Arch, I assume. He's dragging your ass along.
Oh, let's go. Let's go.
There's moaning, gay man. I need your expertise here.
Oh, you picked the right person.
Okay, so Arch, you take Vash's hand and you lead him down the hill. The panda is following very closely behind you, and then Cham and Kane and Lorna are all going to follow behind you as well. And Rock, are you going to go down too?
Yep.
Okay, you guys all go down, and as you reach the bottom of the beach, you see that it appears that there's a man mixed in with a lot of the driftwood. He looks to be wearing a somewhat of a sailor's outfit, but it's been shredded pretty much. And he appears to be in and out of consciousness. He's kind of just rolling around.
Is he in the water?
No, he's washed up on the beach at this point.
All right. I'll just
Does he
jump.
have any obvious wounds or anything?
He looks to have a lot of cuts and bruises and stuff like that all over him. He looks like he's been battered a good amount, but he doesn't look like he's still in one piece physically.
I hate that series.
I'm gonna walk up and gently tap him in the head with my foot so as to not touch him as much as possible.
Roll dexterity. If you're trying to do it daintily.
So that means if he gets a 20, you just whacks him in the head as hard as possible?
No, if he gets a 20, he does what he's supposed to do. If he gets a 1, then he whacks him in the head as hard as possible. All right, so you got a 9. So you poke him a little bit, but you also poke him in the eye.
I'm okay with that.
So as soon as that happens, he immediately grabs at his face and rolls over. He goes, oh, God, my eye. Oh, God, and everything else. It all hurts. All of it. So he then rolls around and he kind of looks up and he sees everybody that's staring around him, and the panda goes up and starts licking him in the face.
Oh, don't do that. You don't know where it's been.
He gets up. He gets up and looks around and looks at both himself and the driftwood that's washed up on shore. And he goes, "Oh my god, they're all dead. I'm the last one. There's nobody else alive. They're all
Well-
gone.
Good for you.
God damn it. We had treasure on that ship. Lots of it. Jewels, gold. It's all gone."
And good riddance. You need to rid yourself of worthy possessions, my good man.
Now. I recognize a plot hook when I see one. Tell us where you went down.
It wasn't too far offshore, but the thing that you got to remember is that it wasn't just the sea that took us. It was another thing. It was these little creatures that came out of the water. They started grabbing at the jewels and the gold and trying to leave with it. So we stopped them, but there were so many. They just kept coming and coming and coming until there wasn't enough, and they tore down the sails. They ripped off the ropes. We lost the main mast, and then the ship capsized in a storm.
Is it a giant crab with treasure on his back, singing how he's shiny?
No, it looked more like a. You ever
Does he
seen
look like a pirate with tentacles growing out of his face?
No, it looked like your little friend there, except it had a mohawk and sharper teeth.
What, are you talking about the frog?
Yeah.
Which frog?
Yeah, I'm
What's
talking about the
wrong,
frog.
asshole?
Yeah, which one? The fat one or the skinny one?
Which one's the fat one?
Yeah, I also
fat
like
one.
to know this.
Yeah.
Which one's the fat one? Yeah, the fat
They
one.
both they both look pretty fat, if you ask me.
Too many flies. He's specifically pointing at Cham because Kane's kind of in the background because Cham is the one that's like right near him. It looked like you, but it had a mohawk and
Fucking jackass.
had sharp teeth.
Fucking jack.
Can I roll nature? See if I know what he's talking about, since supposedly he looks like
I'm gonna
I know
allow
what
it.
he's talking about.
Oh,
I'm gonna-
so all frog creatures look the same, huh?
Basically.
Yeah.
Alright, well,
Is it racist if it's true?
Sometimes.
So am I able to roll?
Oh, sorry. What? Yeah, you're able to. Yeah, you can roll for nature if you
Get
want
up
to
here!
try
Get
and
up! Get
identify
up,
what it is.
fucking Hades!
I don't got nothing better to do. Fuck you people.
Her NPC's not here. She's
I mean,
just a
shut.
moderator.
Hey, Cham, you can't be that mad because you're playing your Switch right now, probably.
My Switch is in my pack, which my
Well,
pack's
yeah,
in
but
the
there's
car.
plenty of other times when we were alive, you were playing your
When
fucking
we
Switch.
hear the noise.
I have it muted at least.
Yes. So, all right.
Ow.
So Cham, you can roll nature and see if you can identify what the creature is.
Oh, you're gonna hate me.
What did you get a nat 20?
Yeah, hold on. I'm good.
All right, send me the pick.
Good. So you got now.
Absolute tripe. I don't believe him.
Oh Jesus, the first of many. I should do that over under thing again sometime.
Oh, that was fun.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So you did it. All right. So you roll the nat 20 and then plus whatever. You're able to identify that the creatures seem to be something that you remember being called a Murloc.
A fucking
Crab creature?
No!
Or not the crab.
God, he is not coming back.
No, he's not.
Okay. God.
These are wild Murlocs. This is not like a random dude that had his soul put into one. Like, but for the chat, there was a character that we had in our previous campaign that Cham vehemently hated, and his name was Murloc Ohms, and it is exactly the pun that you think it is. It is a little Murloc in a Sherlock Holmes outfit who solves mysteries with his trusty assistant Bosley.
That's fucking adorable. Why did he hate it?
Because
It
it's
was
adorable.
awesome. I loved it.
And then he gave you a copy of his book, and which also, by the way, that series now has 5 volumes.
I fucking hate you.
I know you do. That's why I did it. But you're not going to hate me after this. So basically, you're able to discern what the creature is, and based on your knowledge of the creature, because you rolled a nat 20, Murlocs have a nasty habit of going after shiny objects, especially objects kind of like jewels or gold or glass, anything that kind of looks shiny. They have a weird attraction to. You also know that in a lot of cases, they have their nests on the shoreline, and they build them in usually underwater caverns and things like that to try and keep their eggs and everything safe, because they breed very similarly to you, like with egg clusters.
Oh, the lava raises and lowers. Okay.
God damn it. Okay, so so now you know about that, but the thing is that it based on where this shipwreck is and based on the close proximity to the shoreline, you're probably fairly close to the nest.
I'm gonna relay that in amphibian.
Just to Kane then, because I think he's the only other person that knows amphibian.
Yep. Well, I'm gonna say it out loud, but he's the only one that's gonna be knowing.
Okay, so everybody else just kind of looks at you. But Kane understands everything that you just said. So Kane, what are you gonna do with that information?
Well, I was also going to tell the rest, like, and so I say is this Murlocks.
Okay, so everybody now understands the situation. You relay your extensive knowledge of Murlocs, which you basically just pulled out of your ass, but it is correct. And you then say that the nest is probably in this area. So 2 + 2 put together is the Murlocs probably have some of that treasure.
Okay. And I'm gonna roll for gather information, see if I can find out like a general direction.
Okay, Kane, do you want to do that as well? Because this would be your wheelhouse as well.
What the fuck was that? Sound like a goddamn chihuahua over there.
I know. Fucking hell.
Yeah. What will I need to roll?
You're going to need to roll gather information, which is on your skills section of your page, and you're just rolling a nat 20, or you're rolling a 20, and you're not rolling a 20. You're rolling a d20, and you're adding that to it.
Well,
did you roll a 20 again? Oh, you just sent me the picture. So this is why I had you use the dice bot.
I know. I know.
I'm letting it go for this.
Damn.
All right, so Cham, because you rolled a nat 20, you're able to see that it appears further down the beach. There are Murloc tracks that are along the beach, as well as what you can find is a few spare gold pieces. A few spare gold pieces leading off in the direction further down where it appears there's kind of like a seaside cliff face going on. And it looks like a fairly good area where they may have gone into the water.
Okay. I lead them to the supposed area that I know of.
Okay, you lead them all to this area where these Murloc tracks disappear into the water, and you also picked up 10 gold along the way. So, as you're going, you pick up 10 gold pieces. Now everybody is there. So again, you mentioned before that Murlocs have usually build their nests in underwater caves.
So, I feel like this is going to be me and Kane.
Well, the other thing is, it's not to the point. It might be easier for you guys to find the cave, but it doesn't. They're usually not too deep underwater. Everybody else should be able to roll a swim check and do that.
We don't need to. When we get to it, I'll get to it.
Okay. Well, you're at the water now.
I'm gonna jump in.
All right, you jump in, Kane. I assume you're doing the same.
Yep.
All right. So the two frog boys jump in the water.
I'm going to shit on my tongue and grab the gay dude.
Teenage Mutant Frog Boys. Go fuck yourself. Don't grab me.
Wait, what are you doing?
I'm going to shoot my tongue out, wrap it around him. I'm going to pull him into the water.
You telling me the gay guy doesn't want to be grabbed by another guy?
Okay,
Not a frog guy.
Here's the thing. He's going to be able to resist that grapple check on your tongue.
Not bad, by the way.
Do it, Vash. Resist it.
Yeah, so Vash, you're going to have to roll to resist it if he's actually going to do this. But it's going to be your grapple versus his.
You.
So Cham, you're going to have to roll.
Yes, you're supposed to be able to see me playing Hades.
So all right, so Vash, you can roll. What did you roll? Oh, okay.
Well, no,
that's what he rolled. Do that.
But that's
It's
also
just-
that's plus both your grapple scores, but I'm assuming that your grapple score is not. Ooh, yeah, your grapple score is only 4. All right, so Vash, he shoots his tongue out, and it latches on to your wrist, and as you try to pull it back, the
I
tongue
cut it off with my fucking knife.
You have a knife.
I think so.
You're going to cut off Cham's tongue.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, he already lost the check. He's coming in anyways.
Well, that's the thing is, Vash, I'm gonna have you roll a reflex save. If you successfully roll the reflex save, I'll let you roll an attack on his tongue.
Off.
And what is your reflex save? Your reflex save is a +6. So no, that is not enough. So as you pull the dagger out to try and cut the tongue off, you're then jolted right down into the water along with Cham, and you are right next to him.
Fucking piece of shit.
Why are you
Welcome to
so
the
mad
party.
that he's doing this?
Ling Ling is, the panda is sitting on the beach, and he's just kind of sitting there with his head cocked to the side. He's not really sure what just happened.
I don't think any of us are sure either. To be fair.
Also, Vash, roll Constitution to see if you were able to hold your breath before you went under.
Oh, I didn't bring him under. I just threw him in the water.
Oh well, you said
Can
you were
you
going to
swim?
dive in. I assumed you were underwater.
No.
Oh,
That's
okay.
how I
Then
jumped.
yeah, he's just on the surface, so you don't need to roll anything. So he basically just got you wet.
Was
Alright.
she splashy?
All right, so you guys are both in the water. So
Please
Arch, what are
spread
you going to
some
do in
chicken
regards to
fat.
like getting them down there? Didn't you say you were going to do something?
Oh, once they find the cave.
Okay.
So I'm gonna dive down with Kane.
Vash, what are you rolling the 18 for?
Oh, that was for if his constitution for breathing on water.
Oh well, you didn't evolve. I'm going to actually count that as your Constitution for breathing underwater now, which means you're going to successfully be able to hold your breath for about 3 to 4 minutes.
Okay.
I'm gonna just dive down, try to find the cave.
Okay. Kane, are you going to help him with that?
Sure, why not? What do
All
we
right.
roll? Is it a
I
stretch roll?
rolled a 3 for a spot check.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
going to be spot check because you're going to have to visually see where it is. And
I'll
Vash,
believe
since
it.
you're in the water, do you want to dive it down with them, or are you just going to tread water?
Tread water.
Okay. You're just having the time. This is actually relaxing for you because you get to take a nice swim in the ocean. Ling Ling swim. Not. I keep calling him Ling Ling. Swims out to you and kind of does the little panda doggy paddle. It's very adorable.
That's right. That's right, Kuma. That's right. Just paddle your little paws.
Aw.
Little paws, they're fucking giant. She's a bear.
She's a
Well,
baby.
it's a baby bear. It's not
Oh.
like big. It will get big eventually.
How do you fucking feed it bamboo?
He feeds it meat.
Oh, that's even worse.
I just said it's a carnivorous panda. All right, so Kane, you rolled a 21, and then Cham, what did you roll?
I rolled a 3.
Okay. Kane, as you're swimming through, you notice there appears to be a chasm or an opening just under the water, just under the water line along the cliff face.
All right. Can I talk underwater?
Yeah, we can. We have
Yeah,
previous.
yeah, you guys can.
Okay, I'm gonna be
we got
like,
aquatic.
I found it.
All right, then I'm gonna follow him.
Okay. You guys both swim up and into the tunnel, and as you swim inside, you see that the cave goes up a little bit, and it looks like it goes up into a chamber that has an air pocket in it because you can see the surface of the water, but you don't see sunlight.
Would you call it a chamber of secrets?
Son of a fuck.
No, no, we're not going into that territory unless I'm going to have you shoot a Harry Potter anagram in the face.
I'm
Um,
okay with this.
Well, he is the one with the rifle.
Yeah.
Harry
Okay.
Potter sucks. You know, this is a shut series.
I hate that series.
I
all right.
hate it too.
Arch really hates it.
Burn it!
Shut your mouth.
I think the only one here.
Oh,
I think the only one here that likes it is Raka.
well, he has a kid, so of course you don't have to like it.
Yeah.
Wait, what? What are we talking about?
Harry
Harry
Potter.
Oh, I mean, I don't hate it. It's not my favorite shit.
All right. Well, regardless, Daniel Radcliffe and the gang are not inside the cave, so you guys swim up to the water
Fuck.
surface. Now, do you want to just burst out, or do you want to do this stealthily?
Stealth. I'm just gonna like You know how a gator like goes up
Yeah.
in water but his eyes are above.
Okay, Kane, are you gonna do the same thing?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so both of you are gonna roll stealth.
Wait, which is our specialty?
Yep.
Fuck, where's my stealth? I don't remember where stealth is.
It's technically it's not stealth. It's
Move
silent.
silently.
Yeah, move silently.
I
Okay.
keep saying stealth because I'm used to some of the other mechanics like 5e.
That's
Okay,
a 13 plus mine. That's a 26.
And Kane also rolled a 26. So you guys both peek your eyes up out of the water just barely. You could barely even tell unless somebody was looking in your direction. And you see what appears to be about half a dozen Murlocks. There are a few of them that are kind of over these little egg clusters. And then there's also a few other ones in the center of the room on top of a little rock face that's above water. You see a pile of gold and jewels that was most likely from the shipwreck.
I'm gonna turn around to
Night, Matt.
Hey Kane, what's your fucking frog's name?
Kermit.
Oh, that's right, Kermit. I'm gonna look at Kermit like just speaking aquatic like near him like should we get the rest?
Sure.
Or you
Might
think
make
we
it
could take
easier.
them? Or you think we could take them?
I'd rather go grab everyone. I'd rather be safe than sorry.
All right, I'm gonna keep an eye out. I'm gonna send your ass over.
All right, bet.
All right, Kane. So you're gonna swim back. I'm not gonna make you do a swim check or anything. So you swim back out of the cave, and you swim back up to the surface, and you pop up like right next to where Vash is kind of just lying on his back, floating in the water. And Vash, I'm gonna have you roll to see if you get startled.
Thanks for the gift sub, Minute.
You do not get startled. Instead, as soon as he pokes his hand out of the water, you actually have a knee-jerk reaction and smack him in the face.
Ah,
Ah!
damn frog.
It doesn't hurt him. It's not enough to hurt him, but it's enough to like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah, piece of shit. By the way, we need everyone's help. So get everybody else and come down here.
Fine, I'll go get
Everybody else is on the shoreline, by the way. They can hear you.
Oh. I thought we were more further out.
You're not that far. You're only like he's like floating in like knee-deep water.
Oh, okay. All right, everybody, let's go.
Come on, vamonos.
So, Art, what are you gonna do now that you know?
Come on and let's get to
Wow.
it.
Syra does
Know
not
that
do
we can
swimming.
do it.
Jam.
Where are we
So
going?
she's gonna drop a control water, which
Okay.
is gonna drop the water level by 70 feet.
You ass.
You can do that.
Yes, yes, I can.
In what area, roughly?
Well, wherever the frog points to as the entrance of the cave.
Okay. All right, so Kane, you point out where the front of the cave is, and Art, since you're using that spell, it's kind of like when Moses parted the Red Sea.
That's exactly what it's like.
Except it's an ugly as sin hag instead of an old Jewish man. So you part the sea, and it opens up the front of the front area where the actual nest and everything is. Now, Cham, because he's doing that, the water that you're in begins to recede.
I'm gonna go stealthily swim. I'm gonna roll stealth to swim over to the where the Murlocks at, like the rock portion. I'm gonna like hold on.
Froggy go down the hole.
It's not very. The water inside the cave itself is not very deep. It's just a section of it that kind of leads out, so it's kind of like a tunnel that leads in.
Okay,
So
then I'm gonna. Can I roll to find like an area to jump to for to stay hidden?
Yep, you can do a spot check to see if you can see anywhere in the room that maybe you can stay hidden in the shadows, which is very likely.
I rolled a 15 plus 1 as a 16.
Okay, you see an area over to your left that appears to be kind of has an overhang that's in shadow. There is like bioluminescent fungus and stuff in the room that lights it up a little bit with this weird kind of bluish light, but it's an area where it's dark enough in the shadows where you're going to be able to stay hidden. You're just going to need a small stealth check to get over there without being seen, and then you should be all good. You don't need to do a leap check.
Okay, that's a 13 plus a 13 for fucking.
You make it to the shadows, so you're in there basically. So you're able to kind of watch, and as the water level goes lower, the Murlocs are kind of confused. and some of them begin walking towards where the lagoon used to be. They're very confused by what they're seeing.
Can I spot or like gather information and see who might be the leader of the little pack?
Based on just your general observation, there's a dark green one that appears to be a little bit bigger than the other five. But you can roll if you want to make sure of that. But generally, you would probably go with that one.
That's a 19. And
So we're just gonna have him using the dice bot now, right?
Well, I think next time maybe we will. But I'm
if you want me to,
gonna
I
try
can.
and get Fantasy Grounds working for next time, so we don't have.
I could start doing the dice bot. I just rather use regular dice.
Yeah, honestly, it doesn't really matter because it's still
you break everything anyway.
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't matter. So, all right. So yeah, so you're able to identify that appears to be the alpha of the group. Now,
So
while you're doing this,
I want you to know, I am not cheating.
I know you're not cheating. I'm making fun of the fact that you keep getting stupidly
good.
good.
No. It's just like I kind of like had a sense.
Did you get another fucking 20?
No, I'm not rolling.
No. He's just saying that he wants to know that he's not cheating. Which again, we've all seen what happens with the dice bot. And
I remember getting killed thanks to you.
It's just weird. All right. So what are you posting?
Tommy Pickles.
Oh Jesus. Oh, yep, yeah, basically, yeah. God damn it. Okay, so you guys have so the people that are all outside now, as the ones that are outside, you basically just see like kind of a dark cavern, and at the end of it is kind of a loose little blue glowing light.
I want to continue real quick. So I saw the dark green one is the so-called leader, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to keep watch on him for reasons.
Yeah, no, I know exactly what you're doing. So okay, yeah, you're observing him for 3 turns.
Yep.
Okay. So you're gonna sit there and observe him, which is fine. You're hidden. You don't need to roll any extra stealth stuff unless something were to happen to dislodge you from that position. So everybody else, you guys are all outside. So like I said, all you see is that kind of blue glowy light at the end. You don't really see anything else. It's very dark.
After you, knight person, whoever you are. And I point at Raka and point him down the hole.
Get in the hole.
Take your bird with you.
Uhtred looks at his bird and then nods.
God, your mic is fucked. I don't know what you did with it.
God damn it!
You're speaking through. I think that's the computer mic.
Maybe go back to your phone, Mike.
No, that was Kane who was on his phone. He's on his computer now, I think.
Yeah, that was not me that time, and my mic wasn't that bad.
That was Raka. I don't know. Maybe his headset got kerfuddled.
I was even in my car.
So while he's sorting that out, so that means Kane. Okay, Raka's typing. Okay, so he's going to follow. So who's gonna take the lead and go in first? Kane?
Sure, I can do that.
Okay. All right, so Kane, you're gonna walk in first. Raka's gonna follow. I assume that Arch and Vash are also going to follow.
Yeah, sure.
Very slowly.
Belnos' character.
Okay,
yeah, I'm fine.
We're actually gonna do something with you next. So, So basically, what's going to happen is that you guys walk down the tunnel, and as you start getting to the end, you start hearing a lot of roar type of noises coming from the end of the tunnel, and you also see little shadows start to kind of creep up. Now, Cham, as far as turns go, I'm going to say this took basically 2 turns of observation for them to make it to the end of the tunnel. And are you guys going to try and enter stealthily, or are you just going to barge in that room?
Barge in, dude.
Okay.
I wanted to pull Jasper aside real quick and ask him something.
Okay.
Oh, what is it, dearie?
Jasper, darling. Say if you were to scale yourself on, I don't know, an arbitrary thing like charisma, how do you think you would scale yourself in convincing people?
Probably a a 16 out of 20.
Oh, good. So, darling, what I'm going to do is, for the first time ever, you're going to be touched by a woman. Imagine that.
Oh.
I am going to cast a twin spell of Eagle Splendor and tongues on Jasper, which allows him to speak any language and gives him a +4 to his charisma. And I'm gonna pat him on the ass, say, "Go in there and figure something out, darling."
Oh, this
Oh,
better
no.
not last. This better not last long.
Okay, you do that, and Vash, that means you automatically can speak and understand various languages, including whatever language Murlocs speak.
Which I think will be amphibious.
Yeah, it would be amphibious. So actually, Kane and Cham, you would be able to understand them. And then what was the other spell that you gave him, Arch?
Eagle
tongues
Splendor,
Okay.
+4 to his charisma, so another 2 to any checks that he makes.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So Vash, just remember you're going to get an additional +2 to any charisma rolls while that's in effect. So
cool.
Vash, you walk out before anybody else and kind of make yourself known, and all of the Murlocs kind of gather around you, and there's a larger one that appears to be a little darker shade of green. And he walks up to the front of you and kind of doesn't really know what to make of you, but he does kind of like a Murloc yell. So you're going to have a chance to try and reason with him. You basically can gather that what he's saying is, why are you in my house? And where is my pool?
I was here to I'm trying to think of something.
You're the pool boy.
I'm the pool boy. I was hired not too long ago.
Okay. Roll for that would be persuasion, and you get a
Bluff.
like I said, you get a okay, yeah, sorry, you're right. That would be bluff. So you're bluffing him, but that's a charisma, so you're going to get an additional +2. So your current bluff should be fairly high, actually.
I rolled a
Yeah,
17.
your current bluff is a 6, so +2 is 8. So you're going to roll a d20 and add 8 to it.
You rolled a 17. You already rolled.
Yeah. So all right, so 17 plus 8 is going to be 25. So he believes you're the pool boy. He then asks when you will be returning his pool.
I'll be returning it within the next day.
Okay, he's willing to believe that. At the same time, as you're looking at him, you also notice behind him that there appears to be a pile of gold and various jewels.
Okay.
Guy probably only wants jewel pods. He's such a loser.
Today, Junior.
Shut up!
So the Murloc also, now that he knows you're the pool boy, he now asks that since you've removed his pool, why are you still there?
I don't know. I planned on returning it right now. Actually, so why don't I go grab the pool and I'll bring it back, and you go outside and have fun while I use your bathroom up in here. Since there's gold right there.
Are you going to mention the gold part to him, or are you just kind of thinking
No, I'm just telling you, like, what I'm actually,
Okay. I didn't know if you were doing that literally. Okay, so yeah, so you're able to tell him that he's going to get the water back. So you then walk back down into the tunnel where everybody else sort of is, and relay this information that apparently he believes that you are the pool boy, and he also wants his pool back, which you have promised him. You also relay all of the jewels and stuff that are in the room.
How do I sound now?
Better.
Yep, you sound fine. For some reason, it switched to like your laptop or your computer mic.
This is fucking stupid. I don't know what the fuck happened.
It happens occasionally with Discord.
Yeah, it can. All right, so Cham, that's also been you've studied that target for 3 turns now. By the way,
I'm gonna continue watching and waiting real quick.
Okay. So you're going to stay in that position. So so Vash relays that information to you guys. So knowing that, Arch, what are you going to do?
I'm going to continue standing outside because I don't want to get my feet wet or do anything strenuous until
God, you're such a woman.
it's time.
Get my feet wet. God damn.
Correct.
You're more womanly than me. Holy shit.
Well, it's got
Syra's a woman.
Oh, that's right. I keep forgetting that your character
It
is a
makes
woman.
it
Holy
funnier that everyone keeps forgetting but me.
No, I remembered.
I
I
remember.
remember now.
Now.
Well, I don't want to misgender you there, Syra.
Well,
Miley
I
Cyrus?
mean, he sounds. I mean, she sounds like a guy. Okay, so 1 second.
She raises skeletons. I don't think she cares.
Oh,
God
Damn
damn.
straight.
she likes the bone.
Pun intended. Ba-doom, boom.
Come on. Where's our Leroy Jenkins there?
Leroy Jenkins.
No, because Sans is up there on the roof watching the Murlocks.
Not
fuck
getting
is
meowing in the
Sans?
background. Okay, so Cham, you're still hiding. Everybody else is still in the tunnel. Are you guys gonna go and do anything with these Murlocs? You're just gonna sit there.
Fuck it, I'm gonna use my fucking attack.
Fucking
I'm gonna use my my death attack.
You're gonna use your death attack on the big guy.
Yep.
Cham-
So that's
Okay.
10 plus my assassin's level plus my intelligence modifier.
That's the damage, right? Or is that the attack roll?
That's for the attack roll.
Okay, so roll.
Where the fuck is my D20? Did I lose my D20? What the fuck? No, I'm sorry.
Wow, you got like a pile of them.
I do.
Cham, what was your character's name?
Curtis.
Dick bag.
So
Fucking kind of name is Curtis for a frog.
I mean, you have Curtis and it kind of works out because they're siblings.
I'm Curtis Swiftfoot. So 15 plus 10, that's a 25. Plus 2, plus my intelligence modifier.
That's gonna hit.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's gonna hit.
That's gonna hit. So you can do that. So then, what are you attacking?
No,
with?
never mind. That's the fucking. That's the damage roll. God damn it.
Oh, okay. Then roll your attack roll. You're
So-
attacking from stealth, so you will have advantage, and he will be flat-footed.
If you roll a 1, I'm gonna laugh my ass off.
Well, I rolled. It was a 15. Plus,
15
I don't know. I don't know.
plus
What
your
the other
plus your attack bonus, so that will hit.
Okay.
So then you can roll your damage.
What's my 2d6?
2d6 plus all your crap. Well, actually, it's a death blow. So actually, isn't that an instant kill if it hits?
He's supposed to like a. If I remember correctly, it was a fucking. I don't have the picture the assassin shit up. He was supposed to like roll something. If he
Okay.
fails, he dies.
Death blow, feat. Waste no time in dealing. Improve HP. Benefit from coup de grace. Okay. No, that is not what I'm looking at. Assassin death blow. D3-5. Sorry about that. Okay. Assassin's it's death attack. That's what it is. That's why I was looking at it different.
You're
Okay.
used to what, 2 and we're using 3.5?
No, they're used to. We're using 3.5. We've done 5, and we've done advanced D&D 2E.
2E was my favorite.
2E was fun because it's more simple and it lets you like branch out a little bit. It's not like it's stat heavy. All right, so death attack. So you study your victim for 3 rounds, make a sneak attack with a melee weapon that successfully deals damage. The sneak attack has the additional effect of possibly either paralyzing or killing the target, assassin's choice. While studying the victim, the assassin can undertake other actions so long as his attention stays focused on the target and the target. Yep. Against the kill effect, okay, so if the victim of such an attack fails a fortitude save of a DC 10 plus the assassin's class level plus the assassin initiative modifier. So what is your assassin class level? I think that's only a 2, right?
Class level is 2, yeah.
Okay, so your class level is 2, and what's your initiative modifier?
5.
Okay, so 2 and 5, so that's 7. He would need to roll a 17 DC saving throw. So he'd have to roll above a 17 to not die, or be knocked unconscious, whatever you actually choose. But he rolled a 13. Okay, so yeah, no, you jump out of the shadows with your daggers drawn, and you got the spare one in your tongue, and you sink all 3 of those daggers into his back and basically carve out his throat from the backside, and that Mirelurk goes down in a heap of bloody, nasty, froggy mess.
Am I able to quickly jump out of the way to another hiding spot before?
No, because that took up your action.
Okay.
But you did kill him. So there were 6 of them in total. You killed the biggest one. The other 5 are going to roll initiative, and everybody in the tunnel, by the way, you guys are not involved in this until you actually enter the room.
Well, then I'll run in.
Woo, another sub. Thank you.
I figured
Alright.
that's where we were going.
Okay, well, yeah, but you're still in the tunnel right now. He initiated combat before you guys entered the room. So,
All right, I'm running in.
Okay, so Kane, you're going to run in. Rocka, you're going to run in. Vash, you're going to stay and watch the carnage?
I'll run in.
Okay,
Oh, shit.
Well, that's fine. I'll just use that as your initiative roll. Okay, and Arch, you going to go in there too?
Absolutely not.
Okay, you're just
Pussy.
gonna stay back. Okay, so Vash, Rocka, and Kane, you guys all go in. So I'm gonna roll 5 d20s for the Mirelurks or the Murlocs. I keep saying Mirelurks.
Mirelurks. Roll for initiative as well,
bro.
Yep, roll for initiative. Everybody's gonna roll for initiative. Oh, the
Already
Mirelurks.
did.
The Murlocs rolled low.
That's 19 plus 5. That's 24.
Yeah, boy.
All right, so you have a 24.
My plus initiative is plus 4.
So you guys 23. Oh,
Yeah, mine's
you
22.
got to roll 19 as well.
Okay,
Yeah, I
so
did.
yeah. All right, so you have a 24, Cham, you got a 25?
Mm-hmm. No.
All right.
You got 23. I got 24.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty much.
And Ash, you're gonna have to roll for initiative as well. You're gonna be involved in combat. Okay. And that's also plus your initiative modifier, which is a 2, so that's an 8. So it's going to go Cham, Kane, Rocka, Murloc 1, Vash, and then the rest of the Murlocs. So Cham, you're gonna get first dibs.
Okay. How close is the closest one?
There's 2 of them that are flanking you right now. They're roughly the same distance away. They're on either side of you.
All right, I'm gonna go for the right. The one on the right. I'm gonna attack him with all 3 of my fucking daggers.
Okay, roll for attack.
Okay. That's a 17. Do
And
I need to roll 3 of them?
Yeah, I'd say because it's not necessarily a sneak attack, I'd say you're gonna have to roll 3 times.
Okay.
And what's your attack modifier on that?
Attack modifier. Where do I see that?
Should be your base attack bonus.
Base attack is a 4.
All right, so that's going to be +4, and then with your dex, that's going to be plus an additional.
That's an additional 5.
Oh, sorry, yeah, an additional 5. Okay, so that means you get +9 in total that you're going to be adding to that number. So that will hit for the first one. So you can roll. What did you roll for the other 2?
6. The first one's 26. The other one is 15. 15 plus mine. I'm going to say this is going to hit.
That's 24. That will also hit.
And the other one was 7. 7.
And that's
9.
also again +9, so it's going to be a 16. All 3 of those are going to hit.
Oh, that's an 18.
All 3 of them will hit.
Sweet. 6. Let me. So. 6, 5, and 4.
Okay, so that's what, 15 in total, I believe.
4 plus 3. That
Okay,
is
well,
an 18.
18 damage.
Yep.
Yeah, you carved that thing up. It's dead. You killed it. You sliced open its throat and then stabbed it a bunch of times in the chest. It's dead. So now it goes down to Kane.
Hey. Let's see. I'm just gonna do something simple. I'm just gonna shoot one of them with my crossbow.
Your crossbow or your rifle?
My crossbow. I don't want to use my rifle yet.
Okay, so you're gonna
Oh,
use your
that's right.
crossbow.
You have a fucking rifle.
Yeah, I let him
I
have
do.
ranger. That way you could be a sniper. Okay, so you're gonna use your crossbow. So yeah, you can aim at any of the four remaining targets. Because Cham killed the main one, and he also killed one of the underlings. You still have 4 underlings remaining.
Bet. Okay, fantastic.
So you can roll for attack on any of those.
I don't know if this gets any bonuses. I don't think it does.
Well, you get your base attack bonus.
Oh, that's true.
And if it's a crossbow, you'll probably wind up getting your dex bonus.
Okay, so let's do this then.
All right, so that's just your base attack, or is that your base attack and your dex?
That's my base attack and my dex.
Okay, so that's whole thing is 13. So yeah, you're gonna miss that.
Damn.
Okay, so you're sure what's your base attack bonus?
It says 2.
And your dexterity is only a 2?
Correct. I think my dexterity is 15. Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right, I thought it was higher than that. Okay, yeah, then you miss. So we're gonna go down to Raka. So you're next.
Alrighty. Hold on, let me go ahead and.
So Cham killed 2 of them. He killed the main one, and he killed the second one, one of the underlings. So the other 4 are still alive.
So are the Murlocks considered evil?
I wouldn't say they're just creatures. They're just animals. I wouldn't say they have necessarily any specific alignment. I'd say chaotic neutral.
All right. All right. Well, then I'm just going to go ahead and cast Divine Favor, which will give me a +2 to attack and damage roll.
Okay.
And then I'm just going to go in full swing.
Okay. So you're just going to go after one of the ones that's closest to you. So you can go ahead and do that, and you're getting the +2 from the spell as well.
What's my attack mod?
The fuck?
Okay. So 2 plus. That's going to hit. And you're swinging with. You have a greatsword, right?
Correct. And I'm going. No, I'm not going to do that. Never mind.
And you also get an additional +2 to the damage because of the spell. So. All right, that's 7 damage. So you cleave with your sword, and you slice one of the Murlocs like across the abdomen, and he begins bleeding out pretty profusely. You got him. You got him pretty good. He's not doing so well, but he's still going to be able to attack. So now it's going to go down to Vash, because the Murloc that was originally supposed to go was the one that Cham killed.
Okay, I'll use. Let's see what I can use.
Let me see. They should have some spells. They got some spells. Summon instrument, reimagine, close, charm person, self disguise,
Charm Murloc.
scatter. You can summon monsters as well. You can
Oh,
summon.
that's
yeah,
cool.
I'll summon a monster then.
Okay. Do you know what you can summon?
I thought I could. No, wait, no. I think you can only summon like.
You can summon abyssal creatures. Basically, I think that's the summon small creature thing. The other option you have too is you also have throwing knives and daggers.
I'll just use a dagger.
Okay, so that's going to be a dexterity roll. You're going to be throwing it. That's 1d4 +1 for damage, and your attack roll is going to have a +5 on it because of your dexterity and your attack bonus.
Okay, so 1d4 plus 1, and then...
Well, that's the damage. For rolling attack, you're just going to roll 1d20, and that's going to be plus 5. All right, so that's 21. So you hit. So you're going to be able to roll damage. So that's going to be 1d4 plus 1.
You're all bullying these Murlocs.
They're the ones that decided to steal treasure.
Yeah, they're the ones that
Okay.
attack the human.
I'm just
So when you
saying.
so when you threw that throwing knife, you threw it at the one that Raka had cut in the abdomen before, and the knife actually goes right into his eye and right into his little Murloc frog brain, and he kind of just gurgles up a bit of like blue liquid mixed with blood, and then he falls over, and he is dead. You killed him.
Good job, Bash.
Yay.
You're
And
right.
you can also go
Yeah,
grab
I'm fine.
you can also go grab the knife out of his eye when everything's done too. You have 4 more of those, by the way, in your inventory.
I'll
So
just have my little panda, just lick the blood off clean or something.
My Little Pony.
he has a bloodlust now, not just from the meat. Okay, so that's happened. So that Murloc is dead. So there's 3 of them that are still left, and so one is going to go after Cham because Cham's right next to him. Now he doesn't get any really additions to his so he missed terribly. So then the next one is going to go up, and he is going to try and attack Raka because Raka's standing right there. Oh, he rolled a nat 20. Okay, so he is going to hit. However, he's just swinging with his little Murloc claws, so that's only going to be 1d4 damage because he's significantly smaller than you.
All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and negate, like, 1d4's worth of damage, because I said... No, I'm just playing.
All right, so
No, I totally had invisibility shield. You just didn't know it.
all right, so it literally rolled a 1. So he just kind of like nicks you a little bit. He's not really capable of harming the armor.
He got hit by 2 damage. Because it doubled.
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, you're right. He got hit by 2 damage because it critted. Okay, so you took 2 damage from a little stupid Murloc. So now the third one's gonna go, and he is also going to attack Rocket because he's the biggest thing, and he misses horribly. So 1 Murloc hit out of that group. So now it goes back up to you, Cham.
Wait. That one's 11 plus 9. That's 20. It's off 20.
Okay, that will hit. The first, are you rolling 3 again?
Yeah.
Okay, so the first one will hit.
Yeah, that was a 8. That's a 17.
That will also hit.
And the other one's a 3, so that's 12.
That one, the last one will miss.
Yeah.
But the first 2 will hit.
Oh, that's 2 6s. Oh shit. That is 14.
14 damage. Okay,
Yep.
you eviscerate the next one too. He's down. So now there's only 2 of them.
Fuck, he went to swipe me. I just like used my 2 fucking knives, cut up his arm, and fucking go for the face.
Yeah, no, you stabbed him like underneath the chin and like up into his brain. And when he tried to swat at you, you used the other knife and cut his hand off. So that one is very much dead. So now it's back down to Kane. So there's only 2 remaining.
There are 2.
Okay, there you go.
You know what? I missed my shot last time, so I'm gonna pull out one of my daggers and just try and stab one of them.
Okay, are you going to try and dual wield, or are you only going to do one?
I'm just gonna do the one.
Okay, so you're going to run up and try and just stab one with the dagger. You are within range to do that, so roll for attack.
Does this get dexterity bonus too,
Yes,
or what?
we'll also get the dexterity bonus because it's a dagger and not a sword. If it was a sword, you'd be working with strength.
That is why I focused on dexterity.
Well, you're also an assassin. That's kind of basically just an offshoot of a rogue. You are a rogue, actually, so. Okay.
14.
So that was 14. So the thing is, they don't have any armor on. So yeah, that's going to hit because they're little fleshy frog guys.
I
Does that
don't
mean
know
they're killing
why
their
I
cousins?
do this. But,
Kinda.
It's kind of like if a human being were to like bludgeon a chimpanzee to death.
does I don't know why I don't have this, but does anybody know how much a dagger does for damage?
Normally, it does either the ones that you have.
Yeah, it should be like a 1d4 because mine's special.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Okay, yes. Then it would normally it would be a 1d4. It's like a
Okay,
throw.
I just wanted to make sure. I don't know why I didn't have it written down.
Yeah, it's 1d4 plus 1.
Beautiful.
Now you're physically stabbing him, right? You're not running up and throwing it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna like stab him like I was holding a mini sword.
Okay.
4.
Okay. All right, so you walk up and you stab him right in his little froggy guts, and he takes that stab relatively well. He's hurt, but he's not overly damaged. He can still stand up. He can still swing around. So Raka, it's going to go to you now. There's 2 of them left. There's one that Kane just damaged, and there's another one that is undamaged. Raka, you there?
Yeah. All right. So there's 2 left, and
There's
1
2,
is damaged.
yeah, Kane just did 4 damage to 1, and then the other one is undamaged.
I'm gonna go after the one Kane went after, or just damaged,
Yep.
and just gonna do the same thing I did last time.
Okay, you go for that, and I believe your spell is still in effect, right? Or was that just a 1 round?
I think so. I think so. Hold on, let me double check real quick.
I'm pretty sure that's a multi-round spell.
It says rolls, so I'm imagining until the encounter is over.
Yeah, that makes sense. So yes, so your +2 is still in effect. Okay, so that's 2 + 8, 14. That, like I said before, that's enough to hit just because they're not wearing anything.
Does proficiency give damage bonuses too?
Proficiency in the weapon? No, that just means you don't take a negative for using it.
All right, cool.
Oof. Okay, so that's
Did he get
4
another
plus.
bad roll?
You hit the so you're hitting the one that Kane just hit, right?
Yep.
Okay, that is enough to actually kill him. So you run up to him with the great sword and you stab him directly through the center, so he's like skewered on your sword, and his little frog body just kind of goes limp after a second and just dies right there on the sword. There's one remaining, and the one that's remaining is going to try and hop on Raka's back because he just murdered his buddy there. So he's going to try and do that. He's going to roll a grapple check. Hang on a second. All right, so he's going to roll a grapple check, and you're going to be able to do a counter roll on that. So, my God. Okay, Raka, you're going to get an attack of opportunity.
Well, that's cool.
Because he's going to fail miserably at this. He rolled a 1 for anybody that was asking.
His grapple
rolled a 1. He's going to die.
It's his grapple versus mine, isn't it? Or my strength?
I'm going to say just because he rolled a 1, I always count those as critical failures, so you're getting an attack of opportunity with your weapon.
Oh, dope.
Which also means you get an additional +2. Yeah, that's enough. That's more than enough.
You're now just going into bullying.
It's not bullying if they're not sentient.
Oops, hold on. That's wrong. Hold on. I rolled the wrong die.
Yeah, I was going to say that's a D20. 2d6, and then that's +2. Yeah, that's enough. You turn around with your great sword and you cleave that motherfucker in half. So his body parts just kind of spray everywhere, and the 2 halves of him fall on the ground. All the Murlocks are dead. You now have a big pile of treasure sitting there.
I'm gonna look at the others like, this is enough money to help fund whatever we need to save the princess.
Arch, that is horrifying. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Hold on.
You
the
guys
church needs its tithy.
You guys will see what he's up to in a minute. All right. So, and also
I have a
Arch.
feeling I already know.
Wait. Hang on a second. What? Oh God. Okay, I didn't realize that's what you actually did. Okay, but that's still fucked. But okay, you're evil. That makes sense. Okay, so you guys walk up to the pile of treasure, and basically what you find is there is about 400 gold pieces. In addition to that, you find 2 rubies, 2 diamonds, and 1 emerald.
Can I snatch the gems?
Before everybody, everybody's standing in front of it.
I'm snatching the gems.
You're just gonna, okay, you're just gonna take them. So is anybody gonna stop him, or are you just gonna let him just take those gems and stick them in his bag?
I'm just gonna grab him by the back of his shirt and tell him that the church needs its tithy and hold my hand out.
I'm gonna
You
put
just
one gold
wanted to
coin.
say that.
Well, he's a paladin.
Well, I'm not with this church, so
You're gonna give him 1 gold coin.
yeah, I'm not with this church. So I'm just going to give him 1 gold coin.
Okay.
He's just gonna look at. I'll pray for you, sir.
Okay, so I'm going to look up the gold count for the jewels, so you guys know exactly what you're dealing with.
What was the jewels again? You said
two rubies, 2 diamonds, and 1 emerald.
We've got a paladin, an assassin, a necromancer,
We've got
ranger.
we've got a paladin, 2 assassins, a bone knight, a bear lord, and a Justicar. Although the Justicar is out of commission right now because his character is kind of comatose.
an easy way, just telling him he's not available today.
Yeah, but it's
It works.
good. It's an in-universe good reason. So rubies. All right. So you guys can roll. I think it's appraisal. You can roll to actually figure out if you want to know what the gems are worth.
Okay. Fucking. I rolled an 18 plus 4. That is a 22.
Okay, so that's a 22. That's a 22 on appraisal.
Yeah.
Okay, so all of the jewels themselves, each one is worth 5,000 gold.
Oh.
So that means there's a total of 5 of them, which means you have 25,400 gold equivalency sitting there.
Does anyone else know?
Anybody else going to roll appraisal?
I did, and I got a 3, so it ain't shit.
Yeah, you don't know shit. Kane, did you roll appraisal? Or Vash?
Where's the Discord tab?
What happened? Oh, you lost the Discord tab.
Oh, there it is. Okay. No, I have.
Okay,
I can roll it right now.
So Vash is able to also realizes that because his appraisal is a 6, so he rolled a 24. So Vash, you're also aware how much all of that is worth, which is worth 25,400 gold.
Oh my lord! I'm gonna be so
do I
rich.
even need to roll at this point then? I mean,
You don't, but you did,
No.
and you also know that as well. So the 3 of you are able, basically everybody but Raka is able to discern how much that is worth.
Now, without further interruption, let's celebrate and suck some dick.
no, I'm good.
Oh.
I'm good. I'm not going to do that.
Not everyone's gay.
There are a lot of dead Murlocs in the room, and I'm assuming all of them have penises.
Why? I knew that's where you were going with that.
I'm gonna look at him like.
Well,
suck
nobody
away.
straight's gonna let them suck their dick.
I'm gonna look at him like suck away.
Are you gonna give the frog a blowjob?
No, I'm like pointing at the dead corpses.
Oh, I thought you were like inviting him to suck your frog member.
No. That's what I want there.
Okay, fair enough. So, Vash, the only dicks that are apparently available are ones that are on dead creatures.
Never mind then.
It leaves a nasty taste in your mouth if you were to do it. So, all right. So you
You're gonna have
guys
to tell me that again.
all right. So you guys are able to grab the gold and the money that's there, and you're able to transport it out. So you guys leave the cave and you return to the caravan. You see that Arch's character, Sarah, has killed the sailor and is apparently, Arch, how exactly did you put it, using him as a chair?
So she's set up on the shoreline, using the dead sailor as a stool while she pokes at a campfire that she's made, waiting for you guys.
What kind of Ed Gein bullshit is this?
He is evil. And he's a necromancer.
Oh, hello, darlings. Did you have fun?
Ribbit.
Jasper, what did he say?
Excuse me.
What did the frog say?
Arch is asking you what ribbit means because Cham just says ribbit from time to time when he doesn't want to answer questions.
And you speak amphibian now.
Except that Cham is literally just saying ribbit. He's not actually
No,
speaking.
Like, hasn't
No,
sounded really
I'll
fast?
translate that to you. He says, "I'll be honest, I'm kind of retarded."
Agreed.
He's also a vicious killing machine. Okay, so you guys now have all of that, and since you also have the paddy wagon, you also have a place to put it. So you can stick it in there, and that is the completion of the side quest. Cham, I think you can understand why I specifically designed that.
Yeah, because you know I hate Murloc.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wanted to allow you an opportunity to take your revenge. And not kill my NPC that I love.
Well, he already killed it.
Who?
He already killed the NPC.
No. The NPC. No, I didn't want you because I wouldn't let you kill Murloc Holmes. That is the NPC that I cared about. I didn't care about the sailor. The sailor is fine. He's a stool now. He's far more useful.
Do you know where
Correct.
the sailors are?
All
Well,
of them.
there's one below me, and the rest are in the water if you'd like to go for a swim.
Yeah, no, they're all fucking dead.
Fucking, I'm going to tell him, like, we could try to find the corpses, and you could unleash watered zombies.
Now, that is a wonderful idea. If you could drag them back to shore, we would have a sufficient force to pull the carriages without having to waste the horses.
So you're gonna have to roll a spot check if you want to try and dredge up corpses.
Okay, let me do a spot check real quick.
There is some debris in the water, but you're gonna have to figure out how many
Ooh.
corpses are actually
Well,
floating
let's
in
see.
there. What'd you get?
That is a 17 plus 1, that's an 18.
All right,
Good.
you're able to see two bodies that appear to be floating in the water.
I'm going to point it at them.
Okay.
So, with those two bodies and all the dragonborn and everything else that we had on the shore, how many do I have?
Well, did you reanimate all the dragonborn corpses?
Yeah, from earlier? Absolutely.
Oh, well, I don't remember you ever saying that.
I'm pretty sure I was talked over as we were leaving.
He was
Okay, fair
definitely fucked over.
Fair enough. Okay. So how many? So you reanimated what? 20? Would have been 15 dragonborn.
Yeah, I can do up to like 60 right now.
Okay, so you reanimated the 15 dragonborn. You also reanimated 3 of the sailors, 2 of them that are floating in the water that are now reanimated and swimming to you, and another one that you are sitting on.
He's been animate. That's a fell animate because I killed the guy. It's a
Does that
different
mean
thing.
the chair is just gonna walk along because that's morbidly funny.
No, it means the chair is partially sentient.
Oh, you goddamn it, Arch.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
Wait, so it
that's
can't like
bastard.
walk on its 4 little legs? That makes me sad. I want to see it kind
Oh,
of
he can.
around.
He absolutely can, but the thing is that his soul is still in there because I trapped it in there. He's definitely aware of what's happening to him.
It's kind of like a living hell of death.
So normal for anything Arch does.
Kind of, yeah. So you guys have that. So you got an additional 3 zombies in addition to all of that that lovely jewels and gold. Now that you guys have completed your little side quest, Lorna beckons you all back to the paddy wagon so you can continue to the Zorn Oasis with your posse of zombies.
Sweet. Okay.
All right, shall we head along? No time to waste. As we're having
I found, Look at general chat. I found Sarah's group.
Oh yeah, it is a mix of definitely skeletons and zombies.
Yeah.
Rescale. Listen.
All right, so you guys pile back on, and you guys make your way to the Zorn Oasis. Now, once you arrive at the Zorn Oasis, because you don't really have too many other problems since you're just following the shoreline, you only had that one little incident where you found the Murlocks. Once you arrive, you see that there is it's like a kind of like an inlet that empties into a lagoon. And that lagoon has a few little small structures on it, and one rather large one that appears to be some kind of either a barn or maybe like a small, like a large cottage or something like that. There's not really much else around. Most of this area is actually covered by relatively thick jungle. It's pretty much what's left of the elven forest now that the rest of it is deteriorated into like corrupted, dark, magical beings and burned out and destroyed trees. So basically, this kind of area, it's known as, it's part of an area that's called the Wildlands. If you notice that on your map, it's actually up it's marked north west of where you currently are, but it stretches all around that one side of that body of water that's there. So,
That's fucked up, Kane. I just want to let you know.
What did Kane do?
Don't worry.
But did you laugh though?
Shut up.
I don't want to know. I don't want to know what this is.
Because I laughed, and I know it's fucked up.
So you guys arrive there, and basically Lorna leads you to this rather large cottage. She helps Raka's Griffin take in Velnos, who's still or Dralek, who's still pretty much unconscious and immobile. His wounds were much more severe than the rest of yours. So he's going to take a little bit longer to recuperate, and they lead him inside, and basically kind of prop him up on using his arm and stuff like that, so that way they can kind of get him in there. He doesn't have to put so much weight on his feet.
I want to fart on his face.
You want to fart on Velnos' character's face?
Yes.
No.
Oh, okay.
There was no fight there.
So you guys can go investigate the cabin. You can look around the area, and or you can talk to Lorna.
I'm gonna look around the base in the cabin.
Okay, you're gonna look around inside the cabin. So that's gonna be Are you searching for anything specific? Or are you just looking around?
I'm just looking around, just looking.
All right, spot check.
Spot check. That's a 15.
Okay, so you look around. The inside of it has a few beds. Looks like there's enough so that each one of you can have your own bed. And there also appears to be a small pet bed in the corner for the panda. As you also look around, there's a fireplace. There's some cookware and stuff like that, so you can make. There's some also outside. There's firewood. As you look around the building as well, it appears there are some dry supplies. Lorna said that she had phoned ahead to some friends who provided her with some materials in exchange for what gold she had left when she left Nexus. So most of the stuff there is all set for you guys in terms of rations to hold up for a little while. And the rest of the area is kind of it's a very thick, jungly, like tropical lagoon. The weather is very humid. The water looks to be very it's one of those like
swampy, murky.
No, it's crystal clear.
Kind of like a lagoon.
Yeah, the lagoon. It's like crystal clear. It's not like a dirty lagoon. It has a lot of fresh water that comes into it.
Kind of like from the movie Lagoon or Blue Lagoon.
I was going to say you're talking about
Blue Lagoon.
The one with Brooke Shields and Robert Atkins.
Oh, I was thinking more of what's Leonardo DiCaprio?
Oh, you're talking.
Oh, you mean the
Lagoon?
The Lagoon,
No.
yeah.
Yeah, the Lagoon. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a while ago. Yeah, something like that, like a Bahamas type of thing. It's very clear water. It's like kind of like lukewarm. It's because of the hot and humid weather. It's very tropical.
What about Kevin Costner in Waterworld?
Oh no, it's called the beach. Never mind.
The beach. Okay. Regardless,
But
same idea. you get the picture.
Yeah. All right.
Anybody else want to look? Anybody else want to look around for stuff?
No. Richard's be above material possessions.
Well, just look around and just examine the
The
area.
motherfucker who wanted some tithing.
That is for God.
Fuck your God, he's fake.
And the building fund.
Like,
Into the building fund.
there is no building fund. There's no church anymore. It got blown up.
That's why he needs the building fund.
Correct.
Yep.
For what permission? They're all dead.
I mean,
Okay.
he's restarting.
He
Fair
has to
See what happens.
birth him himself.
Follow
Yeah.
him on his Kickstarter.
Why did you have to make it weird?
Oh, me?
Why? What? He's not going to just start giving birth to children for no reason.
Oh, hell yeah.
No, I'm not going to make it that weird. I'm not going to make it that weird. All right.
Come on,
That would
it's a
be-
group.
No, that's just weird, man. I'm not going to have guys giving birth to people.
Come on,
That-
they birth
I
out
don't
We don't care about your fetish, Cham.
All right, champ. I'll go for it, but you have to be the one giving birth.
You're also both male frogs. That's not how that works.
I will
think
switch my
I have to
gender
hire-
temporarily to a seahorse.
You already made the character. I'm not doing that shit. Also, there is no such thing as a seahorse race in Dungeons and Dragons, as shocking as that is.
Oh, that's got to be something. That's got to
there's
get made.
there's mermen. I guess that kind of counts. All right, so you guys know at the lagoon. So Lorna kind of gathers you all inside the cabin after they lay Velnos down on the bed, and she basically tells you that she's going to go do some reconnaissance to try and figure out where the princess is, so that maybe they can go rescue her. And while she's out doing that, you guys just need to kind of relax, lay low, recuperate. And maybe just if you want to look around the area and see if there's anything useful, that might be helpful.
Try not to
I'm
get
gonna-
yourselves killed.
I'm gonna follow Lorna.
Okay, you're gonna follow her to just meet with somebody?
No, to help do some reconnaissance. I'm a fucking
Well,
assassin.
that's what she's doing is she's checking in with basically the same network of people that had those archers, and she's just getting information from them. That's it.
Okay. Oh, fine.
It's just gonna take a couple of days to get to the area to ride out to where the nearest base for them is.
No, they didn't drink the water, so the frogs aren't gay.
No.
I'm
So
sorry. What?
what's the 5 arch?
If you don't
That
know that
was-
reference, that's actually kind of sad.
That is
I was trying to search for things, but apparently I'm pretty enraptured in just the
I
scenery.
think that
It's
was
really
Alex
nice.
Jones.
So what you were doing is you were looking around and you saw your reflection in the water and just kept looking at it.
That or you're just redecorating
God,
the
I'm
human
gorgeous.
furniture.
Okay, well now we're getting morbid.
Mm.
Well, he's Ed Gein, dude.
Oh no
He's
no no
not
no!
a fucking chair
got
that's alive. Come on.
No. Because our paladin is over there making a little manger, so I'm building a corpse body pyramid
Jesus Christ. Okay, fair enough.
Wow.
opposing churches.
So wait a minute. So you're using the zombie? Are you doing like a cheerleader pyramid? Of
Oh
zombies?
God, yes,
Absolutely.
he is.
Oh my god.
Is that
I'd
what
be
it is?
mad at him if he didn't.
Yes, that's absolutely what it is.
Okay. So what I'm going to have you do is I'm going to have you roll 1d20, and I'm going to have you add your dexterity mod, but that d20 is going to be for the organization of the zombies to make the pyramid.
Mike, just think you have to animate that.
Okay,
Okay.
and just
It's so-
because
So far off, I don't care.
I'm going to
Oh,
desecrate the ground, which makes my undead more powerful, just for fun.
Okay,
Oh,
so
for a
how
second
do
I
you?
thought that-
Is that just a spell that allows you to desecrate the ground, or are you actually like
Yeah.
doing something horrible?
It's a spell called desecrate that it basically
Okay.
turns 20 feet in a circle around me, a 20-foot radius, into a just horrid, tangled, horrible mess based on my alignment, which is bad.
Okay, so you do that, and that
So
makes
basically
your
anywhere in
undead,
Michigan.
that makes your undead more environmentally aware of what they're doing.
It makes them
So they
stronger, more
recycle now?
intelligent, and just better in general.
Right. Okay. Fair enough. So all right. So that works. So you're not going to take any zombie negatives on the d20 roll.
Oh, 18.
Okay, and then I said to add your dexterity to that. So is that
Dex is 0.
Dex is 0? Okay, so you rolled an 18. So yeah, the zombies, it takes them a little bit to kind of get the idea down because again, they're zombies. But they do manage to make a pyramid. So 3 of them stretch out, 4 of them stretch out on the bottom, then 3, then 2, and then a single one standing atop. And they begin, they stay like that. They don't move.
The rest of them have formed a seat for me to proclaim the god Hextor from.
And weirdly enough, one of them is doing chants. You haven't figured out where it got it from.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's the one at the top. So yeah, so the rest of them then proceed to do that. So you were just chilling in a very large area full of corpses.
So
Yes.
Yep. Although to be fair, this is entertaining for both Vash and the panda.
What's up?
It's fine by me.
You're
You're
watching all this happen.
So basically, what happened was Arsh decided to have his undead zombies make a cheerleader pyramid, and then also make a throne for him that made out of themselves, which you just watched happen. And the panda is very excited.
Oh, I see.
Panda's a good boy.
And I just scratched behind his ear as we all watch.
Are
As I'm
pandas
holding it in my
assholes in real
arms.
life?
I
Kinda
mean,
hope
yes.
they are.
Probably not as
I
big as
mean-
this one.
well, I mean, the other problem is that pandas only like fuck 3 days out of the year, so I can imagine they would probably be dicks because of that.
Hey, pandas and me got something in common.
Hey man, that's like willingly not fucking though. That's like a voluntary celibacy, and they're like legit going extinct because of that. They just won't
Hey.
fuck. That's
Yeah, but
literally it.
that also probably makes them assholes.
Let me think mine is voluntary too, please.
No.
Go ahead.
All right, so Arch, you do that. Lorna relays that message to you, and she heads off. So I think that Rocky, you don't have too much time left, right?
Yeah, I was actually getting ready to let you guys know I was gonna have to dip. in, like,
Okay, then
a minute or two.
I think we can probably call that there, and we can pick up next time with either if we have everybody, we can do another main campaign mission, which I think you guys will probably think is fun, and I will try and get Fantasy Grounds to work. Or if we don't have time, if we don't have enough people for that, we can do something else. Like we could do Dark Side or a one shot or something. So we have plenty of stuff on the table.
Oh, we still got the fucking Stuff Reality one shot.
That's what I mean. Well, we have a couple of them because we have the Staff of Reality one shot. We also have the Fantasy Vietnam one shot, and the
I'm
Slash.
sorry, what the
Yes,
fuck?
that-
Who came up with that one?
We
me.
need to do the
That was
Vietnam
me.
one.
That was me. So you know how I always joke that like, oh, he's looking off into the sky like he was in Fantasy Nom.
Okay.
Wait, I gotta
So-
post the video in general. Hold on.
Well, I think they've all seen the Lorax joke, but the whole
do not
idea was
know.
like every once in a while I would joke like, oh, you know, somebody's staring off into the distance like they were in Fantasy Nom, and I decided to think, so what would Fantasy Nom actually look like? And I designed Fantasy Nom as a one shot.
God damn it.
Alright, I
would
put it
Dude,
in
I'm
general.
down to play that shit.
I'll put it in the.
Oh, you're gonna.
Fucking trees.
Oh, by the way, that is your that is your sergeant.
I'm not. I can't put it in the stream. Sorry,
Wait,
guys.
who?
Oh, we can't put it in the stream, but if you look in general, that is your sergeant.
Him? Why him?
Because it's funny.
Because he's the
Oh,
Lord.
he-
God damn it.
Speaking of fortunate son.
Why?
That poor animal.
Oh, the one I sent you. Like I posted
What
that
the fuck?
a long time ago.
Yeah, that one you
Fucked
fucking
up.
sent me, Cham.
The
fucked
fucking
up.
guinea pig.
That's fucked up.
For those who didn't see,
Better not
a
be a
kid
guinea pig
actually
getting
discharged
hurt.
his weapon on a guinea pig.
It is
Oh, that guinea
horribly.
pig is dead.
Yeah.
I'm not watching the rest of that.
No, don't watch that one. It's not.
Oh my god, Ronnie!
All right. So on that note, you guys are relaxing now. So I think that's fair. Where we can leave that off.
Okay. Riley.
All right, guys. I'll see you guys some other time.
Right.
See you later.
Everyone in my chats, if you're in the Discord, then we're gonna go watch The Tick because The Tick's good.
The dick?
The tick.
I mean, I'm pretty sure Vash is down for that.
He has
Dick?
selective hearing.
The brick.
You don't even have to watch Dick. You can
I'm
just
not
look it up on
afraid.
the internet.
After you watch the dick.
Chows.
The penis, yes.
Penis? What?
Penis.
I mean,
fact-
it would basically be the Terror, which is the best character. How am I the only one that's seen the Amazon Tick show?
I don't know.
You're
I
not.
watched a little bit of it.
I was gonna say, if you haven't, I was gonna yell at you. That
I was
show's
in the
right up your
fucking
fucking alley.
Yeah, I mainly watch
Purity?
porn, so
Purity,
come on.
how much do you want me to piss you off? That's the real question.
You don't like her? You don't like comics?
No.
You don't
Fuck
have
you.
Amazon Prime?
No.
He doesn't like the tick.
Oh, that's fine.
No.
You don't remember watching the Tick
What-
cartoon
what-
from like?
Then what is it?
Oh, I was just gonna say, why would I watch anything you recommend, Purity? You're a girl. Girls are smelly.
And that's why you're
the
never
girls
getting
have
laid.
cooties.
Cooties.
I'll
Oh,
you know,
God,
I've
you're
gotten
fucking
laid.
horrible.
It's just been a while.
Speaking of that, actually, Kane, at some point this week, if we do the Staff of Reality, you have to dig up Mick's old character sheet,
Yeah, that's fine. I can do that.
and then we got to upgrade it to level 20.
I can do that.
So what do you say? What do you
All
say
right,
that we
guys.
open
We'll
this up?
see everybody in the chats later. Bye, guys.